Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Well, you know what? This news, I saw it pop up Friday just for a second, and actually kind of got commingled with the YouTube shooter as one of the stories in Google News, and then it kind of got hidden. But I just happened to be checking the news, and it was the top story of the group of stories, and then it disappeared. I had to find it myself. I'm just saying that this kind of was almost like a document dump kind of thing. It seemed like this news that came out Friday night. It's BuzzFeed, and then Verge is reporting on it, how YouTube is going to change their kids app and have it completely human moderated, and so that it's not dictated by the algorithm. Okay, because I think some of the complaints in the past is that, among other things, that kids have been steered towards conspiracy theory type stuff or whatever. Not that I don't even see that as some kind of dark thing. It's just it's just another whatever. I'm just saying, but that's what's being reported in this Verge piece in BuzzFeed. So, and this is the app right there. So, when I looked at it on my phone, it came right up, and I don't know if you can see it. That's the thing. So before, it was whatever, algorithm, just like anything else. But now, and I guess it was tweaked for children. But I just is weird how they don't even have control over their algorithm. I don't really fully. How is it that you can't control? That's what I was kind of saying in my other video, that the AI of the algorithm has almost like come to be its own, make its own decisions, and you too can't control it. Can't control the AI of its own algorithm. It's just developed a mind of its own, and maybe I was saying it had become maybe anti-Semitic or whatever. So. But that was reported, and this is coming right on the heels of the YouTube shooter. Who obviously we all know about, the Nassim Agdam. I'm going to play a little bit of an ABC video interview where he goes into the home and shows you her bedroom and stuff. I hadn't seen that before. If you have, sorry, but I hadn't seen it, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And he talks to his parents too, so I'll play that at the end. But it's just pretty remarkable that, I see this news coming in on a Friday, almost like a political stunt, of document dump type news reporting, doing it on a Friday night before the weekend. Nobody sees it. And, just kind of after a shooting, after the purge, and the person's reacting to the purge, Nassim Agdam, who completely lost her mind, and she obviously had mental problems. Even without that, just because of your channel goes bad doesn't mean, even if it's unfair, doesn't mean you get to do harm to other people. So, but it does bring up, and I'll read some of these articles, it brings up a broader question of, because the whole platform, we all do what we want. I do what I want. It's my choice. I'm on here making videos. But you do become addicted to this sort of, and it plays on your narcissism, it plays on your insecurities, and you just become addicted to getting views and all this attention and stuff like that. And and YouTube kind of uses you, and you just keep pumping out videos trying to get more and more of that, and meanwhile you're producing for them, and you get nothing out of it, and they can turn off the light switch anytime they want on you. Just take your channel away, even if you come up with ways to make money, by selling merchandise or whatever. So that's. But if you also take that same concept, and I'm talking from the creator standpoint, but YouTube's power. YouTube's power is, it's not really its platform. There are other platforms out there, and yes, it's very robust, their platform, and they have a ton of money behind it, so that one guy in a garage somewhere can't compete. But But that's still not the power of their platform is their audience. That's why nobody will go other places. That's why you can't so much go to DTube or all those, because nobody sees your videos. So that's their power, their audience. And the point I'm getting to is they kind of, that same thought of using creators, they use their audience too. Okay. And that audience, to some extent, is interactive. It participates. It communicates with creators. And they, too, are experiencing some of that same addictive nature that the creator is. Getting satisfaction out of, getting likes on their comments, or their comments being, escalated, and just the back and forth. And the point is a lot of that audience is children. Okay? So this is all, when you have no competition, you have no transparency, you have no idea what's going on. We have no idea what's going on with the AI. They don't seem to be able to control it because, they need to remove it from the YouTube Kids app and have to go to completely 100% human moderated. You don't know the identities of anybody. You don't know the identities of trusted flaggers. You don't know the identities of these organizations, and their employees. Anything. And since there's no competition, there's no choice, you have no alternative, go somewhere else. You have to start to ask yourself, is it time for Google to be regulated, man? All right, that was a long, drawn out thing. So here's the news. YouTube plans to release a non-algorithmic whitelisted version of YouTube Kids Act. And again, this is April 6th, 8 o'clock p.m. Friday night was April 6th was 8 o'clock, and they're getting their info from BuzzFeed. And BuzzFeed's article was April 6th, 7 p.m. And I'm not I saw this and I instantly knew. I follow politics. That's really my the heart and soul of where I come from, is talk radio and politics. And this is a common practice of when you don't want your news to make a big splash, you do it on a Friday night before the weekend. All right, and this is again on the heels of a shooting. Where she took her own life, and other people were shot. Employees of YouTube were shot, and that was in response to the purge. Okay? All right, so like I said, YouTube plans to release a non-algorithmic whitelisted version of its YouTube Kids app sometime in the near future as a way to avoid inadvertently suggesting questionable or graphic content to children, according to the report this evening from BuzzFeed. The decision, though it has yet to be officially announced, comes amid longstanding concern over YouTube's suggestion algorithm inherently steers viewers towards increasingly extremist content. Just last month, a report from Business Insider illustrated how the YouTube Kids Act was suggesting children watch videos filled with misinformation and conspiracy theories about the shape of the Earth, the moon landing, and whether aliens exist. Last year, YouTube became embroiled in the controversy called Eslagate, which I don't even know what that is, involving strange, surreal, and sometimes disturbing videos featuring Disney characters and superheroes that were specifically designed to game the YouTube Kids algorithm and rack up views. I wasn't aware of that. So, and BuzzFeed, the source of this story, that again came out Friday night, YouTube Kids is going to release a whitelisted, non-algorithmic version of its app. And just the first paragraph sentence. YouTube is planning to release a new version of its YouTube Kids app that will do away with algorithmically suggested videos and will only display videos from channels that a team of YouTube curators handpicks, a source familiar with YouTube's plans told BuzzFeed News. The whitelisted version will be an option parents can select. It will exist alongside the algorithmic version. Oh, okay. By giving parents the option to turn off the algorithmically recommended videos, YouTube Kids will, at least in theory, no longer suggest conspiracy theory videos to children. It should also not show videos with problems similar to those that have surfaced on YouTube Kids in the past, such as sexually explicit language, profanity, and pedophilia jokes. And I missed actually in this thing, reading this part. The modified version of the app will also be restricted to videos from hand-selected channels that a team of human curators at YouTube will approve. And that's what the story is there. So let me show you this ABC interview with the family inside the room of Nasim Agdam and her parents and stuff like that.
In a heartbeat, they went from a working-class immigrant family in suburban California to being the parents of a mass shooter. Ismail, was your daughter a terrorist?
No.
Was she violent?
No.
Did you know that she had a gun?
No.
Nasim Agdam's family, in their first interview, grieving for their daughter and the wreckage she left behind. Today was her birthday.
Today, yeah, her birthday.
She would have turned 39 on Thursday, but instead, police say she took the handgun she bought in January to the San Francisco area and on Tuesday used it on YouTube employees,
active shooter at 901 Cherry,
and then herself.
So confirming she is the suspect?
Confirm, that's what we were told.
Overnight, her family invited us into the home they shared with her. This is her bedroom.
Yeah, that's her bedroom.
This was her screen for the videos, I guess.
Yeah.
Over the past decade, she became something of a YouTube sensation in the Iranian community for those videos of her exercising, promoting veganism, or even dancing. Is this how she made money? Was this her livelihood?
Yeah.
But the family says YouTube began to filter her last year.
Would you say that she
was obsessed with YouTube?
I mean, that's all she was doing, making videos.
And when she disappeared last weekend, her parents filed a missing persons report. Police in Mountain View, California, say they spotted her car and then alerted her parents that she was safe. That was at 2 a.m. the morning of the shooting. Police thought the family would be happy, but instead, Nasim's parents said they tried to warn police she might be up to something. Did you tell them that that it might be violent?
No, I said maybe she go there, protest or start a fight with somebody or that kind of stuff.
And the police response? They said, "Don't worry about it. Go to sleep."
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Under control.
Hours later, police say she would sneak through that garage into the red umbrellaed patio. Her family saying they are shocked at their gentle daughter's apparent transformation. They're saying she didn't want to kill an ant, but she went there shooting at humans.
Right now, I thinking she never hurt one ant. How she shoot the people?
They say they're crushed by the loss and the harm Nasim caused her victims. Paula, we contacted the Mountain View Police Department overnight, and the chief confirmed to me that one...
Right. Well, that's the end of this video. That's the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.